Hi there, Matthew here, picking and piping. What a week. Hope you're all well though, doing good. Out here enjoying the beautiful weather. Probably going to one of the last nice days of the summer before the fall really hits, although it's kind of felt like fall weather most of the time lately, but today's again in the 80, 81 outside. Hi Christian, say hi, or not. Christian's out here jumping, swinging, jumping the trampoline. We closed our pool down so he's not able to go swimming, but today would have been a good day to swim. Smoking my St. Bruno Red Rub Radice Briar Blues Pipe of the Year. I think it was 2019. That lends me into my tobacco topic of the day. I think I've gotten to the point where with pipes and tobacco where more isn't always better. It's quality over quantity. So what I've been trying to do lately is reevaluate both my tobacco stash, my cellar, I guess, and the pipes that I own, and figure out exactly which blends I want to cellar deeper, and then maybe trade or sell some of the other blends that I'm probably one-offs that I might not get to for a long time or whatever. I just don't need to be chasing a ton of new blends, and there's some that intrigue me, sure. There's some I still want to try. Like I mentioned last week, I still want to try Cappy's mixture. But again, there's blends that like I've just been smoking more and more of my favorites, like a handful of blends versus the 40-ish jars that I have open right now. How many of those do I actually smoke regularly? You know, that's a question I'm asking. And my pipes, there's one I smoke every Sunday. I have another one, a Friday 7 Ellie I smoke on Fridays. Of the 23, 24, 25 pipes I have, I smoke regularly a third of them probably. So I'm going to look at what pipes I don't smoke and then again, sell them, trade them. Like there's one at the brick and mortar that I saw, I mentioned this last week, that I really liked, and I'm going to take some estate pipes in, I think, and maybe have them evaluate, see if I can get some money towards the other pipe. I don't know. It's just maybe I'm maturing in my pipe journey and just realizing like it's better to have better quality pipes, if you will, and less blends of the tobaccos you actually want to smoke than a ton of pipes, a ton of different blends, and so you do you. So hey, if that's not where you're at, fine. I'm not saying my way is better, or that's just kind of what I'm doing lately. It's just how I've been naturally feeling like lately. I don't know, I feel old. That's what I was starting to say in this video. This week has made me feel old. Kids are just so busy with activities, after school stuff. I'm like, my wife and I are driving them here, there, everywhere else. But the realization that my oldest is turning 17 in a couple of days is crazy. Okay. I'm doing the video right now, though, so.
Hello.
That's my youngest, Jude. Jude, rather. My youngest is 10. Crazy enough. And yeah, yesterday we had a whole bunch of stuff. Like 2 kids went to homecoming game, 1 went to the homecoming dance in high school, and like I said, my son's birthday is on Tuesday. It's crazy. Not to mention we had 2 kids had soccer games. I had to take the dog to get a vaccine, just a rabies shot. And then my wife and I went to a wedding of one of my friends that I've been friends with since 3rd grade. It was great. It was an awesome time. It makes you feel old. Christian. No. I'm excited though. I'm taking my son for his birthday, the one that's turning 17. Wasn't sure. He basically said, "Do you want to go to a game?" Like he loves sports, so do you want to go to a game somewhere? We thought about maybe driving a couple hours to Syracuse or Pittsburgh to different sporting events. Just NFL games are so expensive, but maybe a baseball game or whatever. I wanted to take him to Toronto, but my wife's not really keen on us going over to Canada. I don't know. It's only a 2-hour drive, but whatever. Maybe when he's 18 or 19, because then he can drink. Regardless, he wanted to go because those of you that know who Adam Sandler is, and I'm sure most of you do, he has a comedy tour, and he's actually in Buffalo tonight. So we're going to sorry, try to keep this lit. We're going to his show tonight. It's at the arena downtown, like where the Buffalo Sabres play. They do most of the concerts there. So he does a stand-up tour, and I'm sure he also performs and does a variety of stuff. So looking forward to that. Should be fun. But now that I've just been BSing, meandering around for this call for almost 8 minutes, my other point of this video, is something I should have done a few weeks ago. Talk about Curmudgeon Piper. A few months ago, I introduced the fact that I thought we should recognize him and honor him as the funniest man in the YTPC. Since there weren't the Pipe Awards this year, Christian. Sorry, I got to keep an eye on him, because the gate, he will hop over and run down the driveway and run down the neighborhood. And anyway, most of the holidays that I picked out to do a date to honor Doug were like in the springtime. One was January, and I didn't want to wait till next year, basically. But you know what is coming up? The first Tuesday of October every year is celebrated as National Taco Day. So on Tuesday, October 7th, I invite you to join me as... I had a good name for it, now I'm blanking on what it was. I don't remember what we called it. Doug Day, the Day of the Mudge. I don't remember now. We had a good name. Someone else recommended it back a few months ago. I have to go look back, but we're gonna do a day to honor Curmudgeon Piper. Recognize him. Tuesday, October 7th. So spread the word. Put it in your videos for the next few weeks. Tell your friends in the YTPC. Mention it on the live. You don't have to do anything special. Just have a pipe of his favorite blend that day if you want, which is Maltese Falcon. Have some Jack Daniels, which I think is his favorite whiskey. If you ask me, he needs to question his taste buds, because Jack Daniels I think is disgusting, and I'm not a Latakia smoker, so I will have some Maltese Falcon. I do have a tin of it that's been aging, and so maybe it's going to taste better, but I'm not a Latakia guy. But I will, on Tuesday the 7th, enjoy some for him. Not some Jack Daniels, because I'm not going out of my way to buy some of that. And eat some tacos, because he loves tacos, you know. And it's National Taco Day that day. So yeah, that's the day of the Mudge, or whatever we decide to call it better. I can't think of the name. So please spread the word. Tell your friends. Do a VR that day if you want. Tell Doug how funny we think he is. Yeah, however you feel like recognizing the funniest man in the YTPC. If you don't follow Curmudgeon Piper, you should. If I remember to link it, I will. If not, look up Curmudgeon Piper on YouTube. You'll find it. Definitely follow him. And hose. Good job, Christian. That's a hose. Hose. Yep. I'm not turning it on though. I know it's warm out here, but you're gonna get soaked if we do. Yeah. Anyway, I need to go. Keep an eye on him. Enjoy my pipe. Maybe watch some football. Thankfully, the Bills played Thursday. Got a W, and today I can relax and not be stressed about a football game. Might go visit my mom. She's still in rehab, but hopefully she's coming home, back to her home getting out this week. And yeah, then taking my son to see Adam Sandler. So, you guys have a good week. God bless all of you. Stay safe. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you later. Keep praying for me. I'll pray for you guys. Take care.